Heidi ho, everyone. My name's Mr. Fruit, and welcome to the top 3 reinforcements from Battlefront 2. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down my favorite 3 reinforcements from Battlefront 2, believe it or not. These are not the best by any means, or like what fits into the meta and anything like that. Rather, I am just picking my personal favorite through design, gameplay, and the weapons, and what kind of pew pew sounds their laser guns make. That's basically it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the top 3. So anyways, in the number 3 spot, we have the Sith Trooper from Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Now, these guys not only have a very nice, slick design, they also have some of the funnest gunplay in the entire game. And in fact, I might say some of the most enjoyable gunplay in modern video games, to be honest. I also like the way that their abilities aren't just kind of haphazardly thrown on like other reinforcements, but they all work together like a beautiful, like cogs in a great machine. That's a term I learned in sociology in high school, I'm sure. But yeah, the Sith Troopers are very cool. Specifically, the design makes them higher on this list than any of the other new reinforcements with the Rise of Skywalker update. I really like how the original Stormtroopers design is based on skulls, which is why they're white, and the face and the visor and the mouth and the helmets look a lot like a human skull. But meanwhile, these ones have a very muscly design, like human muscle, and I think that's really cool and really makes them terrifying, which I guess is why they're Sith Troopers, because they're spoopy bad guys. So I definitely think these reinforcements do the job. They look intimidating, they look cool, and they actually are pretty badass as well. So that is why they are in the number 3 spot. They're really awesome, better than any of the other reinforcements, besides of course the 2 ahead of them. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the number 2 spot. And at number 2, we have the Droid Commandos. Now, when I heard that these guys were coming to Battlefront 2, I was incredibly excited, because one of my favorite episodes of the Clone Wars TV series is the Rookies episode, which is like an episode where these clone cadets are defending a outpost just outside of Camino, and these droid commandos come in and just absolutely mess them up, murder a bunch of them with only a few surviving. It's a really cool episode, and I believe it was the first screen appearance of droid commandos, maybe the first appearance of droid commandos at all. I don't know if they were like in books or comic books before that episode of Clone Wars, but they were really cool, a lot more advanced than the stupid, dorky, goofy battle droids, and even more powerful than droidicas and super battle droids. And I also like how they're able to have melee weapons. So I thought that concept was really cool, and it was integrated very, very well into Battlefront 2. You know, you have a very nice, high-powered variant of the regular droid blaster that has incredible range and pretty great precision. It fires slower than most full auto weapons, but it packs a punch, and I love it. And also with just a hit of the left bumper, you're swinging your sword, mate. You're swinging your sword like a crazy person. I absolutely love it. And also when you jump, you float. You float like a lightsaber hero in this game. When you jump, you kind of float a little bit, and I love that. So it's so fun to jump into engagements, shoot people, melee people to death that are up close to you, and then you jump right out of there. You know, you roll a little bit, and then you just jump out of there. It's incredibly fun, and droid commandos are honestly why this class of reinforcement has been leveled up so highly, is because I cannot stop playing with them. You know, if I'm like the Resistance, or I'm the First Order, you know, or I'm the Empire, or I'm the Clone Troopers, you know, I'll play with the Jet Trooper a little bit, I'll play with the Enforcer a little bit, I'll play with these other reinforcement classes. But if I'm the droids, it's Droid Commando every time. Droidica can take a seat. The Super Battle Droid, it can take a seat. The Rocket Droid, it can take a seat. Droid Commandos are awesome. Okay, if you don't think so, you're wrong. You're simply wrong. But they are only bested by one other reinforcement in this game. Okay, are any of us really surprised? If someone does a top 10 reinforcement list and it's not based off of like gameplay alone or isn't based on the meta, because honestly I don't understand the meta stuff in Battlefront 2. I'm a casual player for this game. I'm not competitive at all, so I don't know, okay, the numbers of damage or anything. But if someone is doing objectively the coolest looking reinforcement or the most fun reinforcement and it's not the clone commando, they're straight lying to you, brother. I don't know what else to tell you. They're lying. The Republic Commando video game is one of the most iconic video games. One of the most iconic video games, one of the most iconic Star Wars video games. It is a wonderful, wonderful game. Pretty decent sequel books as well. But it is such a great game. And when you're added to it, I was overjoyed, and so was the rest of the community. A lot of people were a little disappointed when they released the ARC Trooper with the droid commando and not the clone commandos. I was amongst one of them that was disappointed, but they made up for it. They added these bad boys, and now they even have customizable styles. Yeah, sure, it's only 2, but come on. These guys look sick. They have an amazing, awesome blue visor that like moves around, like it's almost like spacey, like there's almost like star particles moving around. It kind of looks like a nebula or something. Their sleek design and the way that they're a little bit chunky and like heftier than clone troopers, and they're hard hitting rifles that sound like a turret off of like an ATTE or an AT-AT, honestly, ATST. Like it sounds like an ATST, like it sounds like a walker, but it's a gun, it's a blaster. And then their right bumper ability is amazing. They get a freaking like grenade launcher attachment straight out of the game. And it's just an attachment on their gun. Like they modify the gun, like the regular blaster, into a grenade launcher, just like in the Republic Commando video game. It is so unbelievably awesome. These guys are tanky and powerful, and they even have their left and right bumper ability gets them like a little bit of an armor, like overshield almost. It's incredibly fun to use, and like if you don't have fun using these guys, you are insane, absolutely mental. Okay, you would be Alex Jones levels of dumb. Okay, you'd be absolutely crazy. You do not enjoy the clone commandos. They are so fun. If you don't play Battlefront 2, do yourself a favor and play it. Buy the Celebration Edition. It's like $40, and if you already own Battlefront 2, it's only $25. You get all the customization options. It's well worth it. Play Battlefront 2. The game doesn't suck. I know it sucked when it first came out. Wasn't that great. It was a little bit better than the first Battlefront game. But this one, DICE and EA really resurrected the game. Support the developers. Support the devs. It's an amazing game. Throw the money at them. They deserve it. They well deserve it. Anyways, I'm Greedy Ling, and I'm going to go and play some more Battlefront 2. Thanks for watching my top 3 reinforcements video. I know nobody's going to watch it, but I just wanted to make it because I've been having fun with this game. Anyways, I'm signing out. Adios, amigos. I'll see you on the Battlefront.